Okay, so today we're going deep on self-care.
Ooh, self-care. I love this topic.
Yeah, and we're going way beyond like the typical face masks and bubble baths.
Right. Like, yeah, those things are great.
Of course. Yeah.
But there's so much more to it.
Exactly. And we've got this list of tips here that are really supposed to make a difference.
I'm intrigued.
And we're going to kind of like break them down.
What?
And see like how these small actions can really impact, your overall well-being.
Because it's true. It's not just about like a one-time thing. It's about incorporating these practices into your daily life.
Yeah. So the first one on the list, and this is what I thought was really interesting, is setting boundaries.
That's a good one.
Like, I don't usually think about that when I think about self-care.
Right.
So why is that so important?
Well, because if you don't set boundaries, you end up feeling resentful and exhausted.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
And that's not self-care at all.
Yeah.
So it's about protecting your time and energy.
Okay. So it's like saying no to things that, maybe you don't really want to do or that are going to drain you.
Exactly. And it's also about being okay with saying no.
Oh, that's hard.
I know it can be hard.
Yeah.
But it's so important.
Yeah. It's like you're respecting yourself by saying no.
Yes, exactly. It's prioritizing your own needs.
Okay. So that's boundaries. That's number one.
Number one.
All right. So next up, we have mindfulness.
Mindfulness.
And the list suggests, meditating for 10 to 15 minutes every day or doing some kind of breathing exercises.
I think a lot of people hear meditation and they get intimidated.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
They think it has to be like this big formal thing.
Right, like you're sitting on a mountaintop or something.
Exactly. But it really doesn't have to be that way.
Yeah, so like where do you even start?
Well, you can start small, even just a few minutes a day.
Okay.
There are tons of apps and guided meditations online.
Yeah, there's so many resources.
Exactly. Find what works for you.
Yeah, just be consistent with it.
Consistency is key and the benefits are huge.
Yeah, like what kind of benefits are we talking about?
Well, it can help you manage stress, reduce anxiety, improve your focus. Just a general sense of well-being.
Wow. Okay, so that's mindfulness.
Mindfulness.
Now let's move on to physical activity.
Yes, got to get that body moving.
So, we're talking walking, yoga, any kind of exercise that you enjoy.
Right, because it has to be something you enjoy, otherwise you won't stick with it.
Yeah, exactly. It shouldn't feel like a chore.
And it's not just about physical health either.
Oh, yeah. Tell me more about that.
Exercise has such a big impact on your mental and emotional health, too.
Interesting.
It can boost your mood, help you sleep better, even reduce anxiety and depression.
Wow. I mean, those are some pretty big benefits.
Right. So try to make time for it, even if it's just for a few minutes each day.
Yeah, I think a lot of people struggle with that, though, finding the time.
I know it can be tough.
Yeah.
But you can always find little ways to incorporate movement into your day.
Okay, give me an example.
Like taking the stairs instead of the elevator.
Okay, yeah.
Going for a walk during your lunch break. Even just doing some stretches while you're watching TV.
Right. So it's like sneaking it in throughout the day.
Exactly. Little bits add up.
Little bits add up. Okay, I like that.
And like we said, choose something you enjoy. That's the most important thing.
Okay, speaking of things, we need to make time for sleep.
Sleep.
The list says we should be getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night.
Ideally, yes, sleep is so crucial for our physical and mental health.
Yeah, but it's one of those things that I think a lot of people sacrifice.
Yeah.
When they're busy.
I know it's easy to let it slide.
Yeah.
But when you're sleep deprived, it affects everything, your mood, your energy level.
Oh, for sure.
Your focus, your immune system.
It's like everything goes downhill.
It really does. So prioritize sleep.
Okay, so what about the quality of sleep?
That's important too.
Yeah, because you can get 8 hours but still feel tired.
Right. You need to create a relaxing bedtime routine.
Okay, so what does that look like?
Like dimming the lights an hour before bed.
Okay.
Reading a book, taking a warm bath.
So it's about winding down.
Exactly. Signal to your body that it's time to sleep.
And no screens, right?
No screens. The blue light can interfere with your sleep.
Right. Avoid the screens.
And make sure your bedroom is dark, quiet, and cool.
Okay, so it's setting the mood.
Exactly. A sleep sanctuary.
A sleep sanctuary. I like that.
It can make a big difference.
Okay, now let's talk about food.
Food is fuel.
Yes, and the list says we should be eating balanced, nutritious meals.
And staying hydrated.
Yes, water. Water.
It's essential.
Okay, so break it down for me, like, what does a balanced, nutritious meal look like?
Well, it's about focusing on whole foods.
Okay.
Fruits, vegetables, lean protein, healthy fats.
So it's not about, like, completely cutting out certain food groups.
No, it's about balance.
Okay.
And moderation.
So it's like listening to your body.
Yes. Pay attention to your hunger cues.
Okay.
Eat when you're hungry, stop when you're full.
Don't just eat because you're bored.
Exactly, or because it's there.
Right.
And drink plenty of water throughout the day.
Okay, so we've got the food, we've got the sleep.
Yeah.
Now, this is a big one, unplugging from technology.
Oh, this is a big one.
Like, why is this so important for self-care?
Because we're constantly bombarded with information and stimulation.
Yeah, our phones are always buzzing.
Exactly. And it can be really overwhelming.
Yeah.
So it's important to take breaks.
Okay, so how do we do that?
Well, start by setting some limits on your screen time.
Okay.
Maybe designate certain times of day as screen-free time, and try to be more mindful of how you're using technology.
Like, are you actually using it, or is it just using you?
Exactly. Reclaim your attention.
So unplug and like reconnect with yourself.
Yes. And with the people around you.
Yeah, it's like being present in the moment.
Presence is key.
All right, next up we have engaging in hobbies.
Hobbies?
And this is about more than just like watching TV.
It is. It's about finding activities that bring you joy and fulfillment.
Yeah, things that make you feel alive.
Exactly. And it doesn't matter what it is.
Okay, so like what are some examples?
It could be anything: painting, playing music, gardening, writing.
So it's really about finding your passion.
Yes. Tap into your creativity.
Okay, I love that.
Hobbies are good for the soul.
Now this one, I have to admit, I'm a little skeptical about keeping a gratitude journal.
Oh, really? Tell me why.
It just seems so simple, you know?
I know it seems simple, but it's powerful.
Okay, so is there actually like any proof that it works?
There is actually. Research shows that practicing gratitude can improve your well-being.
Interesting.
It can reduce stress, boost your mood, and even improve your physical health.
Wow. Okay, so maybe I need to give it a try.
I encourage you to try it even just for a week and see how you feel.
Okay, a week I can commit to a week.
And remember, it doesn't have to be anything fancy, just a few things each day that you're grateful for.
Okay, all right, I'm sold. And last but not least, seeking support and celebrating small wins.
Yes, it's important to remember that you're not alone.
Yeah, we all need help sometimes.
And it's okay to ask for it.
Yeah, reach out to your friend's family or a therapist.
Exactly. And don't forget to celebrate your accomplishments.
Even the small ones.
Especially the small ones.
Yeah, because those add up too.
They do, and they keep you motivated.
So there you have it, folks, the power of self-care.
It's about making conscious choices that nourish your mind, body, and spirit.
It's not about being perfect. It's about progress.
Exactly, and finding what works for you.
So my question for you is, what's one small act of self-care that you can commit to this week?
It could be anything from taking a few minutes to meditate each morning to scheduling a coffee date with a friend.
Or finally starting that hobby you've been putting off.
Whatever it is, make time for it.
Because self-care is an investment in yourself.
And it's a gift that keeps on giving.
That's a great way to put it.
It really is.
All right, everyone. That's our deep dive on self-care.
Until next time.
Take care.
Take care of yourself.
Bye.
Bye.